Okay, my Forex family, this is Sidney Guajardo coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas. And
Okay,
we
my
are
Forex
family, this is Sidney Guajardo
trading
coming to you
places.
live
Let's
from
get
San
started
Antonio,
here.
Texas.
Had a good day
And
today.
we are this morning bright and
trading
early.
places. Let's get started here.
Let you see
Had
for
a good day
myself,
today.
or let you see for yourself. This morning bright and early. This literally took, or let you see for yourself,
2 hours of work today.
This
I put on
literally
with
took 560.
2 hours of work today.
Anyways, about $1,200.
I put on with that
560,
which added to
anyways,
my
about
account
$1,200.
1.5%.
Actually, 1.7%,
which added to my account about 1.5%,
which is outstanding for
actually
very little time. 1.74%.
The way it
which is
works
outstanding
is
for very little time.
This is
But we did that.
I don't know. The way it
the
works
account first
is,
started, it was a $50,000 account.
This
And
is
I increased it to 71.
when the account first started, it was a $50,000 account.
That's attached.
And I increased
to
it to 71
multi-million-dollar
to
account, 71,200.
That's the account
That's
that's
attached
growing
to the
that I get paid on.
multi-million-dollar
It's all
account.
psychological,
And
that's
that's the account that's
that's
growing.
But anyway,
at any rate,
paid on. It's
we
all
did very
psychological.
good this morning.
But
I did some new
but
rules
anyway,
for me.
At any rate,
as soon as I get into,
we did very good this morning
when I increased my.
I used to take
I
15,
did
20
some new
trades a
rules
day.
for
I've
me.
cut way back.
As soon as I get into
when I increased
noticed that it
I used to
just
take
takes
15,
more-
20 trades a day.
puts
I've
the
cut
company
way back
in harm's way when I take so many trades.
We've
even though it's
noticed that it
successful,
just takes more.
It just
it
puts the
liability.
company in harm's way.
But
when I
anyway,
take so many trades.
even though it's
So
successful,
the good thing
it's
about
just,
taking less trades
liability.
is, it keeps my
But
percentage
anyway,
very high today. I went 4 for 4.
the good thing about taking less trades
last week,
is
I
it
went
keeps
18
my
for
percentage
20
very high today. I
and
went 4 for 4.
We're finding out that the less
last week
trades I
I
take, the
went
more profitable I
18 for
am.
20. The more money I make per
And
trade,
we're finding out that the less trades I take, the more profitable
But
I am.
anyway, the more money I make per trade.
Very good today. So the
less
volume
on my
was there.
plate, I guess.
What it took me
But
today,
anyway,
it took me 2 hours. Sometimes it
very
takes
good
me 4
today.
or 5
So
hours.
the
The
volume
volume was there. What it took
I'll
me
take
today,
that
it took
all
me
day
2
long.
hours.
So let's look
Sometimes
at,
it takes
let's
me
look at
4 or
euro
5
dollar
hours.
today.
But I'll take
looking
that
on the
all
60-minute
day long.
chart,
So let's
euro
look
dollar.
At, let's look at euro dollar
Euro
USD.
We're looking on
It
the
is
60-minute
definitely
chart.
in
Euro
the
dollar
oversold.
Euro USD.
So I look for this thing to turn back around. It's been going
it is
sideways
definitely in the
for a long time
oversold.
here. So I look for
Most
this
of the day,
thing to turn
created
back
channel.
around. It's been going sideways for a
right
long
there.
time here. It took an upward
Most of the
spike, went
day,
sideways
created
again,
channel.
and then here's the close of market. So
right
let's
there.
let's see.
It
Where
took
are
an
we
upward
here?
spike,
went sideways again, and then
We're
here's
right
the close
here,
of
and
market.
it's hanging right
So
there.
let's see.
support.
Where are we here? So I'm looking at this
We're
thing
right here, and it's hanging
move
right there
to move north.
support.
So look. So
when
I'm
you
looking
take
at
this
this
trade
thing
long today
to
or
move
tonight,
to move north.
It's definitely on support
So
right
look,
now. So all we
when
need
you
is
take
for it
this
to
trade
bounce
long today
and go
or
north
tonight,
after the 117.677.
it's definitely on support right now. So all we
Okay,
need
so
is
look
for it
for
to
euro
bounce
dollar to go north
and go north after the
Let me
117.677. Okay, so look for euro dollar to go north. All right, let's go to euro dollar. Dollar yen. All right, let's go to euro
This
dollar.
one I wouldn't.
It's definitely in the. Dollar yen. It's definitely on the
This one
oversold,
I wouldn't,
overbought side.
it's definitely
in the
going down.
but I wouldn't trust this just yet because
It's definitely on the
oversold,
it's
overbought
in
side. So it's
consolidation
going to be
and
going
it's
down.
kinda building
but I wouldn't trust
this range
just
right
yet
here.
because it's in
So you kinda
consolidation
have
and it's kind
this
of
sideways
building
dance here. It's
this
moving.
range right
It doesn't
here.
so it you can't really see it because
So
it's
you
kind of
have
60-minute candle.
this sideways
but
dance
this
here.
thing
It's
is not
moving.
making any
It doesn't
trend at all.
so
I would
you
stay away
can't
from
really
US,
see it because
from
it's on a
dollar yen.
60-minute candle.
At least
but
for
this
today.
thing is not making any trend at all. I would stay away from
Euro
US,
yen.
from dollar yen.
At least for today.
It went for an upward motion. It's
Euro
definitely been
yen.
oversold.
coming-
It went for
it's
an
coming
upward
down into the
motion
channel
here. It's definitely been
You see here,
oversold. So I'd wait for it to get into this
It's
range
coming-
and then
it's
pop
coming
back
down
up. into the channel here. You see
Yeah, it
here,
is- it is
so
gonna pop
I'd
back
wait
up.
for it to get into
Looks
this
like it's
range and
me.
then pop back
But
up.
it's
still traveling south. Aussie dollar.
It is going to pop back up. Looks like it to me.
You see, as this
But it's still
sideways
traveling
Let me
south.
move these. Erase these lines.
Aussie
so I can
dollar.
make some new ones. You see, as this sideways movement. Let me
I'm
move
just gonna
these.
concentrate on what's
erase these
happening
lines
right
so I can
now.
make some new ones. We're definitely looking here. I'm just going to concentrate on what's happening
It's
right
created
now.
this channel here, and it's just moved sideways.
We're definitely looking
and
here.
it's just traveling between support and resistance.
It's created this
But
channel
nevertheless,
here.
it's never broken
sideways.
here. And it's never
just
broken
traveling
here
between
so
support and resistance.
it's probably going to hit here and
But
test this.
nevertheless, it's never broken here.
0.70555, and it's never broken. That was the
here.
bottom. It's the lowest.
So it's
probably
going to
hit here and
here.
test this.
I would suspect that it's going to bounce off here and go north.
Because that was the bottom. It's the lowest. It's been created a new low here
because it is trending
down a little
down.
I would suspect that it's going to bounce off here and go north.
Keep in mind that it is trending down.
But I don't
right
suspect
here.
it for it to go too
Right
far
there.
here because it is
You've got a
trending
good
down
support
a
line
little bit.
here.
I'd wait to see what happens after the
down right here.
0.70555.
But you've got a
It
good
is definitely
support line
in the
here.
overbought. I'd wait to see what happens after
the oversold,
0.70555,
and it's down here ready to go north.
It is definitely in the
I would
overbought.
definitely look for some volume to get it down to this line.
On the oversold,
Wait for it to bounce
and it's
off
down here
support,
ready to go north.
and
So
then
I would
go
definitely
north
look
from
for
there.
some volume to
Okay?
get it down to this line.
But let it do
Wait
its
for it
work
to bounce
here.
off
There's-
support
in order for the currency to
and then
move
go
like
north
that.
from there.
It needs
some
But
liquidity.
let it do its work
and
here.
that's all
There's-
it's doing.
in
is
order for
here's,
the currency to move
making
like
some
that.
liquidity here.
It needs some liquidity,
and that's all it's
Let's look
doing
at
is
pound
here's,
dollar.
making some liquidity here.
Today, pound dollar was a strong buy, and
Let's
it
look
just
at pound
fell.
dollar. So let's look at
today. Pound dollar was a strong buy,
pound dollar a strong
and it just
buy?
fell. So let's look at pound dollar was a
see, was
strong
pound
buy, and
dollar
it did
strong
move
buy?
forward today. So you're definitely in the upward. Pound dollar was a strong buy.
Upward
and it
trend here.
move
did
forward
fall here a
today.
little bit.
So,
But let me see.
you're
something
definitely
here.
in the upward. I'm not really in love
Upward
with this
trend
trade.
here. Did fall here a little bit, but let me see something here.
It's not giving you a lot. Let me see. I'm not really in love with this trade. It's not like the trade is staring at you. It's not giving you a lot.
It's
Let me see. It's not like the trade is staring at you.
here.
It's kind of went sideways, busted through here.
Let me see here.
I don't really like this trade
Kinda
too
went
much, even though we got
sideways,
some
busted through
signals
here.
to go short. If it does go short, I
I
don't
would
really like
suspect
this
that it's
trade
gonna
too
go down
much,
to this
even though we got some
support line right here and
signals to
probably
go
bounce.
short.
But
If it does go short,
for
I
now,
would
let's
stay
suspect
away
that
from
it's gonna
pound
go down
dollar
to this
until we see
support
some
line
other
right here and
signals.
probably bounce.
Because this right here is kind of scary.
But,
But it looks like it's in this
for now,
big
let's
channel
stay away
right
from
here.
pound dollar until
And
we
just
see
moving
some other
through these
signals.
big support lines. Now
Now,
this
you
right here
can
is kinda
trade
scary,
between there. There's
but it
nothing
looks
wrong
like
with
it's in
that.
this big channel right here.
But
And it's just moving through these big
you know,
support
when you
lines. Now,
have
you
this
can
type of
trade
movement
between there. There's
you're
nothing
creating
wrong with
more
that.
support and resistance.
But
and
you know, when you
currency
have this type of
seems
movement,
to respect
you're
support and
creating
resistance,
more
and it
support and
bounces a lot.
resistance.
So
Just be very careful with this trade.
Currency
Seems
to
pound dollar
respect
is a
support and
mover,
resistance, and it bounces a lot.
and it'll
So
turn on you in a second. Just be very careful with this trade.
Pardon me.
Because pound dollar is a mover, and it'll turn on you in a second. Dollar Swiss.
Pardon me.
Let me see. Let's erase some lines here. Dollar Swiss. Let me
let's move
see.
this
Let's
out of the
erase
way
some lines here. All right.
Let's move this out of the way here.
If you look here, the lowest low it's been on the screen is right there,
Okay.
and it definitely
look here,
respected.
The heck
The
out of
lowest
this
low
support
it's
line
been on
here.
the screen is right there, and it definitely respected,
Which was
the heck out of
90880
the
support line here.
and it went close enough here and it bounced up. Let me
Which
see.
was
It
90880.
is a pretty good support line, and it went close enough here and it
And
bounced
you do
up.
have a lot of distance
Let me
between
see.
here
And
this
this is
high.
a pretty good support line.
Okay.
So I'd suspect
You
that
do
this
have a
one
lot of distance
will probably start to
between
travel
here
north a little bit,
and this high.
but you
Okay.
are coming up
So
on
I'd
the
suspect that
oversold.
this one or
will
overbought.
probably start to travel north a little bit.
I would really think that this
but
thing,
you are
man,
coming
this
up
is
on
hard
the
to tell.
oversold or overbought.
Let me see here.
I would really think that this thing, man, this is hard to tell. Let me see here. Let me think about this. See, the money traveled through this channel here, and it looks like it traveled a lot from the oversold. See, the money traveled
down
through
here,
this
which
channel
is
here. It's typically called the, and it looks like it traveled a lot from the oversold
Overbought.
from the down here, which
or
is
oversold.
typically
Now it's
called
trying
the
to bounce
back up. I think that's what it's going to try and do here.
Overbought.
I like this one to go back up. Or oversold. Now it's trying to bounce back up. I think that's what it's going to try and do here. I like this one to go back up. Let's go to pound
Long.
Swiss. I had some good luck today with the Swiss money. This one looks like it's almost the
go to
same
pound Swiss.
thing. It's going to. I had some
bounce
good luck today with the Swiss money.
and go north.
This one looks like it's almost the same thing. It's going to bounce and go north. They kind of travel. I want to put these in alphabetical orders. What I want to do. See how that works. Aussie dollar, yen. I want to put these in alphabetical orders. What I want to do. See how that works. Aussie dollar, yen. It's kind of traveling under the radar here. It's created a channel here. It's kind of traveling under the radar here. It's created a channel here. It broke this, which was it's at one time a support line. It looks like it was 74,980. It's just been traveling underneath, which was it's at one time a support line. Trying to get on top of that. It looks like it was 74,980. It's just been traveling underneath this channel and retesting it, try to get on top of that to get on this side. So I would imagine that it's going to try and break this channel and go long. Erase last to get on this side. Oh, that doesn't look good. Nope. That it's going to probably go through here and go long. Okay. And try to get above the 74,980. It's going to probably go through here and travel long, between this channel and try to get above the 74,980 Aussie dollar yen to do and travel between this channel. Let's go to CAD yen. That's what I like Aussie yen, Aussie dollar yen to do. Right, let me see. Boom, boom. Let's go to CAD yen. We're definitely looking at a short trend here. Boom, boom. If you look at from here, let's do this here. Price retracement. Definitely looking at a short trend here. If you look at from here, let's do this here. Price retracement. Let me go. Linear so you're definitely looking that it's going in a downward trend here. Right? So you're definitely looking that it's going in a downward trend here, but it's coming back to the zero line, and what it may do is respect this support line because in linear regression, this middle, but it's coming back to the zero line, and what it may do is respect this support line because in linear regression, this middle is definitely, and money does travel between support and resistance. So I don't think it's going to continue to go short, and money does travel between support and resistance. So I don't think it's going to continue to go short. So I'm going to call this short. This it has to put respect structure here. And put when I say structure, I mean this line right here. It's following suit here with this. It bounced off of here and it's coming back down. When I say structure, I mean this line right here. It's following, but it just still hasn't broken structure. You can actually use this as a Fibonacci too. I mean, it may go back structure and retrace, but it just still hasn't broken structure. You can actually use this as a Fibonacci too. When it breaks this line, breaks structure, that's a structure, and like it will probably go north back when you're taking it short. Maybe a trend reversal. When it breaks this line, so that's a structure. Keep that in mind. And the good thing about Sierra chart, our charting system, for maybe a trend reversal, hit this linear regression. Just keep that in mind. And the good thing about Sierra chart, our charting system, within the calculations, if it's broken structure regression, you can't it automatically manipulate the linear regression and go further this way, calculations this way. If it's broken structure or not, you can't the trend that it's on manipulate the linear regression and go further this way or further this way. It stays with the trend. Let me do another linear regression so I can show you. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Here, look at this. I'm going to just put it right here, and you can see it's let me do another linear regression so I can show you. Right here, look at this. I'm going to just put it right here, and you can see it's a downward trend. See, I'm coming back this way. It won't let you unless you go linear regression to this trend. It won't let you go. See, I'm coming back this way. You see how it won't let you unless you go to this trend. Right here, it shows won't let you go past. It keeps you in line with all the measurements. So right here, it shows. See how it broke structure here and just kept going. It keeps you in line with all the measurements. This right here is where probably going. See how it broke structure here and just kept going. This one broke structure. It went right here. It could be. I think this is going to probably going to. Wow. Good little trade. This one broke structure. It went north. Perfect set. I think this is going to go north. A perfect example of how this trade was going south. It broke structure and is now going north. Perfect set. So a perfect example of how this trade was going south. It may retrace down to this level and come back up and go north. So but it's got to retrace, especially when it may retrace down to this level and come back up and go north. It's got to retrace, especially when Euro Aussie dollar also took that trade. I took that trade this morning. I took that on a buy. Euro Aussie dollar also took dollar Swiss is the one I took. I took that on a buy. Okay, so this one here, no, I didn't. I took dollar Swiss. Euro Aussie dollar, I think it's still going to be on a buy. Okay, so this one here is a beautiful move here. Euro Aussie dollar, I think it's still going to be on a buy. Look how this is a beautiful move here. Let me see here, and it's still continuing to move. Here's a good one to check here. Let me see here. That's where the money is now, or pretty close to it. Why did it bounce? Check here. So let's take a look right here. That's where the money is now, or pretty cose to it. Why did it bounce? higher time frame. So let's take a look right here, and let's look at a higher time frame. Okay, so we're at the top of the market here. You see where it says Euro Australian dollar? Look at this. Okay, so we're at the top of the market here. You see where it says Euro Australian dollar? Look at this. What I'm going to do. It's still at the top of the market. So it's very dangerous to take this trade, even though it's trending north. It's very dangerous to take that trade above. It's very dangerous to take this trade, even though it's trending north. It hasn't been there. It's very dangerous to take that trade above the 166585. It hasn't been there historically. Well, let's look at a daily. 720. Wow, let's look at a daily. You have to go all the way back to daily, where every candle counts as a day. This is where it left off. Daily, you've got a lot of real estate. You have to go all the way back to daily, where every candle counts as a day. But this is where it left off. Dollar possibly get there. Real estate, and there could be some money sitting up there. When we have this marked off at the 166588, dollar possibly get there. It's got to penetrate that. It can, but look when we have this marked off at the 166588, probably going to go up incrementally. That and all this other resistance. Look for Euro Aussie dollar to go north. This is probably going to go up incrementally. So. Look for Euro Aussie dollar to go north. That's what I would do. Yeah. Let's look for Euro. That's what I would Euro do. Pound. Yeah. Let's look for Euro back on a 60-minute. Sure. Euro pound. I'm going to put this one back on a 60-minute. Okay. Sure. Okay. All right. This is an overbought area. It's already up here. I would look for this one to go down. This is an overbought area. It's already up here. I would look for this one to go down. Once it hits this line here, which is once it 90850. Once it breaks that, I would look for this trade to go south. The 90850. Once it breaks that, I would look for this trade to go south. Has to break this 90850. Pound yen. It just has to break this 90850. This one sure does look like it wants to go south. Pound yen. So if that's what it wants to do, this one sure does look like it wants to go south. So if that's what it wants to do, let's let it do it. But I would wait for it to hit the this line here. But I would wait for it to hit the this line here. I would wait for it to hit or penetrate 136395, and then I would take this little booger. I would wait for it to hit or penetrate 136395. Let's go over one more. And then I would take this little booger. Let's go over NZDJPY. South. This one's dead. You can see it. It's there. Let's go over one more. Let's put a line on it. Let's go over NZDJPY. This one's dead. You can see it. It's there. It's got a lot of support to break. But once it does, the ideal spot is to take it past here because then you have nothing. It's got a lot of support to break. That's a lot of support to break. Once it does, the ideal spot is to take it past here because then you have nothing. It definitely has a lot of pressure to go south. That's a lot of support to break. Everything's already starting to turn. The K2s are in the right direction. Definitely has a lot of pressure to go south. Look at this. Everything's already starting to turn. The K2s are already in the right direction. Is a big mover. Look at this. So you have agreement on all major time frames. NZDJPY is a big mover. I mean, look, it's already. So you have a few pips away from breaking this support line. So this is a good opportunity for you to take this thing south. A few pips away from breaking this support line. NZDUSD. This is a good opportunity for you to respect this 0.65760. NZDUSD. You got to respect this 0.65760. Respect this one too. I would for sure. 65935. I'll definitely respect this one too. 65935. It's off a little bit. Let me see. Here's one right there. Let me put this one here. Here's one right there. 65945. Let me put this one here. So you have about 15, 16 pips before it gets there. 65945. So you have about 15, 16 pips before it gets there. When it breaks there, move on you, and it will retrace. Take this short, but watch my favorite pair to trade. This thing will. It is a little bit slippery on you, and it will retrace. But it does have a little stability with the dollar. Not my favorite pair to trade right behind it. It is a little bit slippery, but it does have a little stability with the dollar. Short. Right after the 65945. Thing short. So we're about 14 pips away. After the just go for the 65945. So we're about 14 pips away. Okay. Just go for I would take this short. CAD. It's coming back down. Okay. At least that's what it looks like. If not, you have a short signal here that's already broken this support line or this support line here. At least that's what it looks like. But it could turn around with some volume. If not, you have a short signal here that's already broken this support line or this support line here. After close of business. But it could turn around with some volume. But anyway, I hope you wrote those down. Strong signal going north. Take notes next time. Around after close of business. But anyway, I hope you wrote those down. To take on these currencies. Take notes next time. Today was a fantastic day. I'm looking for it to be just about the same. Take on these currencies tonight going into tomorrow. Day. I'm looking for it to careful. We still have just about the same before the election tonight going into tomorrow. There, so be careful. But anyway, still have a couple. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. A little uncertainty there. So, but anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.